Another thing that you're big on is showing up is half the battle, which is bullshit. You should always show up. Like there's no reason not to show up every day.
We're going to get along fantastic on this show. Unbelievable. Because I hate to lose also. And everything that you hear out there, I mean, it's supposed to motivate you. It's supposed to propel you forward. And it does completely the opposite. Mm-hmm. We hear these things all the time. Here's another one that says, follow your passion. Follow your passion. What are you going to just follow it aimlessly? No, work on your passion, excel on your passion, what it is. Don't freaking follow it. You've been following something your whole life that hasn't been getting you where you want to go. And the same thing that you said, showing up is half the battle. No, showing up is none of the battle. It's none of the battle. And people love to have those moral victories. Yes, I showed up. I won.
Yeah.
No, you didn't win anything. You didn't win a damn thing.
Yeah, and I openly say it to people's faces too, and they get insulted by it. True story. Lost a lawsuit, a few weeks back, and I was on the phone with the attorneys, kind of wrapping up everything and everything else, and he had said to me, he was just like, what do you really care? You have the money for this or whatever, and I said, hey man, I care because you fucking lost, and I go, you are a fucking loser. I go, not in life. You're a lawyer, you went to law school, you did all the things, and you make money and you're successful, and I use air quotes in front of them. I said, you're successful, but you're a fucking loser, and you allowed this loss to happen without it really making a dent in who you are as a person. And there was just stone cold silence after that. And I go,
you told him the truth.
Yeah.
You told him the truth. And you figure, it's funny, everybody asks for honesty until you're honest. And winning requires you not only to be honest with everybody else, but requires you to be honest with yourself. And you would figure that if you're honest with somebody, it would lead to more uplifting. It would lead to elevation. It would lead to a better result. And what does honesty usually lead to? More emotions. Exactly what you said. He became quiet. He was just like, oh, my feelings were hurt. Everybody wants you to be honest until it's time to be honest. Then when you're honest with them, it's your fault. Why did you tell me that? Winners are always honest with every single one. Like you said, in The Last Dance, Michael was brutally honest. Mm-hmm. Brutally honest. Look at the end result.
Yeah.
Look at the end result.
I get a serious question for you because I have this debate with my wife all the time. I don't think you can be successful in this world without being an asshole. That is the biggest debate in our household over the way you deal with people in real life, because it's hard when you deal with so many people who are unmotivated to do their job, whatever their job is in this world. Just be the best at it. I don't give a shit if you're working at McDonald's or if you're raking leaves or you're running Forbes. Whatever it is, just do the best you possibly can. I don't know anyone who wasn't an asshole along the way. And since we were talking about The Last Dance, I know Michael took some flack for that, and Kobe and all these other guys, but how do you achieve greatness without being an asshole?
You can't. I'll give you a great example. So when I was done with Michael in 2007, Kobe reached out to MJ and just said, "Hey man, my knees are like really killing me. I don't know if I can keep going." And he goes, "Well, listen, I'm not using Grover anymore. Why don't you think about bringing him in?" So Kobe goes to MJ and he goes, "Hey, tell me about Grover." And he goes, "Man, Grover really knows his stuff, but he is the biggest asshole you'll ever meet." So it was the best compliment I could get, because he didn't call me a asshole. He called me the asshole. And by what he meant by that is like, listen, he's going to hold you accountable. He's going to tell you the truth. He's not going to be a yes person that's always going to be worried about, oh man, I can't say this to him. I can't hold this person accountable. That's what he meant. And it was funny when I got to Kobe, and Kobe said, "That's exactly the person I need." And then when I got started with Kobe, a media individual asked Kobe, said, "Hey, you're working with MJ's guy." He goes, "Well, how do you feel about that?" He goes, "I don't fucking know. He ain't done shit for me yet."
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, whatever he did for Michael, he ain't done it for me. I don't know." He goes, ask me at the end of the year. The people that are called the assholes, we thrive on that pressure. We thrive on that. We don't worry about people. We don't worry about stepping on people's toes because we're so busy stepping on their throats, not literally, but with our results.